Good afternoon, fellow home growers. I'm Stefan Diedericks and this is Project Homegrown. Today, I just want to give you a quick tour of what I've been up to. As you can see, the balcony area is now almost completely empty, and this will be where I will be installing my greens wash and harvest area. Just give you an idea of what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna build a table in an L shape where I'm going to install the bubbler for cleaning the veggies and the zinc. That's gonna be sunken into the tables, and then I've got the washing machine that I'm gonna use as a spinner to dry the green veg, and this is gonna be a sieve that we're gonna lay out the veggies on to dry, and then this is just usable work surface area. Another thing that I went and did was all of these concrete blocks, the hollow spaces, I went and filled it with some of my compost, and I went ahead and planted it with parsley. So I've got a very substantial amount of parsley growing all the way around both of these beds, and that will definitely be a welcome addition. About our current projects that we need to finalize to get the next stage of improvements done, I had to get the windy house installed. I'm not finished yet, but I do have the floor leveled out and the side panels are all on. 5 meter by 4 meter shed, and I've been spending the weekend constructing all of that, but I still need to install the rest of the trusses so that I can put on the roof. But this one-man army is limited in how much work he can do on his own, and then this is basically going to turn into my tools workshop area. So this will be the office door, and just look at the view. We've got our tomatoes and our beets, and then we've got tomatoes and carrots. Then the lettuce on the left hand side, it's doing very well, and then I do have some peppers in here, but I'm unsure about the peppers because of the season. The temperatures are getting down to the low 6s at night, and I'm not sure how they're gonna handle the cold. We do have the frost net, a 40% white shade cloth that's covering the whole greenhouse, or the whole yard, and then we've got the makeshift greenhouse on the far end, and all the Swiss chard. Here we have some tomatoes going, and then inside there we have the tomatoes as well, and some of the fig tree cuttings that I posted a video about as well. The blueberries are flowering like crazy at the moment. It's not a big plant, I'm not expecting a lot. My goal is actually to just grow it up into the first season, and then, or next season, and then I'll do a bunch of cuttings from this plant. And here the jasmine cutting is doing very well, and then here's another one also started from a cutting. That's a quick roundup of everything that had to be done over the last few weeks, but doing it on your own, it is a bit of a challenge. So getting the right tools and setting up properly is definitely the main thing on my agenda for all my projects forward, because the workload is starting to ramp up. I'm starting to get some decent orders from the restaurants for some of the greens, and I need to put myself in a position where I can actually process the quantity of product in a efficient manner, so that I can start freeing up some of my time to get the important projects done instead of doing emergency projects done.